Hey, good morning, everybody. I want to thank everybody who filled out the feedback cards over the last couple of weeks. Lisa collected them all, tallied up the results, and shared them with us yesterday. And I want to thank everybody who filled them out, and I want to ask you to keep filling them out on a weekly basis. Lisa took the results and put them together and calculated a net promoter score based on the question, how happy are you based on your last 90 days at work on a scale of 1 to 10? Now, if you're not familiar with the Net Promoter Score, I'll give you a quick explanation on how that works. It's very similar to the customer Net Promoter Score that we track and report on frequently. So if you answered on a scale of 1 to 10, if you answered a 9 or 10, then that is what's called a promoter, somebody who's having a great experience over the last 90 days. If you answered a 7 or an 8, that's considered a neutral response, meaning your experience has been okay, not great, but not bad either. And anything below a 7 is considered a detractor, meaning it's not been a good experience over the last 90 days. And what happens is we count up all the 9s and 10s, count up all the 7s and 8s, count up all the 1s through 6s. The 9s and 10s get assigned a score of +1. The 7s and 8s get a score of 0. And the 1s through 6s get assigned a score of -1. We add up all the 1s, the 0s, and the -1s and divide by the total number of responses, and then that's what gives us the Net Promoter Score. So our first employee Net Promoter Score is -74%, which means that on the whole, almost everybody's experiences over the last 90 days at work have been really bad. And I thank you for filling out those cards because I knew it wasn't good, but I didn't know it was this bad. And I need to know that. The rest of the leadership team needs to know that because if we don't, then we don't know how much work we have to do. And so what I want to tell everybody today is when I talk about repairing the repair process, I'm talking about repairing it for you. I now know that we have a tremendous amount of work to do, but I am here to tell you today that I am committed to making this the best damn company that you could ever work for. So please continue to fill out those cards. Please continue to give us that feedback. And on that card, there is a space where you can write in a comment. Remember, this is anonymous unless you choose to write your name down. And I would ask you to give me some ideas on what it is exactly that causes you to have a bad experience at work, or what it is that could be done to make it a better experience. Any information that you can share with us is going to help us to make this a better place to work. But I want you to know that I appreciate you taking the time to fill those cards out. I want you to know that I appreciate the work that you do every day, and I want you to know that I am on a mission and I'm not going to quit until this is the best place that anybody could ever work in our industry or any industry. So thank you very much. I hope that you guys have a great meeting today. I hope that you have a great day and a great rest of the week. I'm excited to get to work on this. We have our quarterly planning session next Tuesday. These results are going to be a topic that we spend a good amount of time on because in my mind, that's what it's all about. There's nothing more important than the experience that all of you are having every single day. And so we're going to be talking a lot about this next week, and I'm excited for April 28th. Please mark your calendars. It's our next company party where we'll share a bunch of we'll share everything that happens at the planning session next week and some of the things that we're going to do to improve the experience that you guys are having at work. Last thing is Monday night before the planning session, I'd like to invite everybody over to my house. We'll have food and just kind of hang out and have a good time. Usually have some laughs. And so I'll get you some more information on that. But anytime after work, Monday night, I invite everybody to come over to my place and hang out and have some fun. So again, thank you all for everything that you do. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Keep filling out those feedback cards and stick with me on this. We are going to repair the repair process for you.